Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Cynthia of Cynthia Plans, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can memory plan in your monthly dashboard. This is a video that I've filmed quite a few times before, but I've always done it as part of my monthly setup, so I usually do it around the same time that I am getting ready to set up my future month, and obviously I haven't done that here yet, but I think there's a lot of people that are struggling right now with how to use the monthly dashboard section, and memory planning is one way that you can make use of this space over here. So I just wanted to give you an example of how you could do that by showing you myself. So to start, you will need some sort of printer, whether it's a regular paper printer, a photo printer, kind of like this one, or something along those lines where you can print out your photos. So for me, I do use a photo printer. I have the HP Sprocket, and up until now, I've been very pleased with the product. I do have to say that in the recent last few months, I've been having issues, I would say the last 2 months or so, with the device holding a charge. So it'll be fully charged, and then when I go to print a photo, it'll die in the middle of printing, which has cost me a lot as far as wasting paper, because it'll get to about here and then stop printing the rest of the photo, and then it's just a complete waste. So I would say right now, I can, link it. I have it linked in my Amazon shop because up until now it's been a product that I've been happy with, and to be fair, there's a chance that I got a defective one and it just took this long for it to kind of burn out and show the fact that it's defective. But that said, I think there are some other products out there that are worth considering as well, and I'll be looking into something new and different myself. But for now, that is what I'm using. But it did take probably at least an hour and a half to print these 3 photos, which is a little bananas, considering just how short amount of time it used to take me to print those photos in the past. So with that, that's how I get my pictures printed, and then I'll show you an example before we get started on this one. I do incorporate washi and some stickers into my spread, and I usually have some stickers that I consider almost like captions, so kind of giving some context to what the photo is about. Whatever washi I use in my monthly dashboard at the beginning of the month. So as you'll see, this has already been set up since probably the end of February to get ready for March. When I go back at the end of the month, I pull out that same washi, so that way everything is coordinating and it's kind of a spread together. I'm a really big fan of making sure that the cohesiveness of what I'm doing carries in as many places as possible, so I've gone ahead and pulled back this washi, this succulent washi that I used at the beginning of the month. Let me see if this will focus. At the beginning of the month to go ahead and complete this spread here. So with that, let's go ahead and start covering up these kaleidoscope. Almost called these kaleidoscope. Actually, this is kaleidoscope. I'm already in the layers mindset. Let me cover up this kaleidoscope pattern. Alright, so my washi is down, and that is what the spread is looking like. So you can see it's pretty cohesive between what I've got here and over there so far. And another tool that I didn't mention at the beginning of this is this Whiskers knife. I use it to cut washi when it's a little bit waxy and harder to cut through. So that is another tool that I rely on quite a lot when I'm doing this. So what I normally do is spend some time thinking about how I want to lay this out. These 2 photos are obviously from the same day. You can see my husband looks the same in both photos. We had gone to Disney Springs before things started getting kind of scary, before they told us all to quarantine and stay home. So that was one of our last outings that we did. And then it was kind of a big deal because it was our first outing as a family in quite a while. I work full-time, my husband works part-time and goes to school part-time, so we don't often get to do a whole lot together since we tend to work opposite schedules. He works evenings, I work during the day, and then I work during the work week, and then he works on weekends. So it's been a bit of a challenge. Obviously now we're taking advantage of the fact that we're all home to do a whole lot more inside the house as a family together, but in general it tends to be a challenge to do stuff together. That was one of our last family outings, and then this photo here is from my job. We filmed a commercial for my job, again, right before things started to get pretty scary with the coronavirus situation. So we did a photo shoot, and then we took, let me see if this will focus. We took a group photo, so there's me and then there's all of my different coworkers, family, my son and my husband are in the back here. But we filmed this commercial and it was pretty cool. We've never done something like that quite before, and so it was pretty exciting, and I want to be able to document that in here. So really quickly, I'm just gonna pop out and grab a sticker that I think could be big enough to kind of give some context to these photos, and then put another sticker for this over here. So I'm just using my nail here to peel apart these two things here in order to get the photo to pull away from the sticker backing. If you're not someone who's super crafty or not really sure how to put stuff together, I do feel like the fact that there's a dot grid can be helpful, so you have kind of a guide as to how you should lay things out. This I did put down a little bit crooked, but I'm not super worried about that. And so this will kind of be my contextual piece for these two photos here. I laid this sticker down here, and then I'll find another sticker that I can put down here to make some sort of caption for it. Great, so I went ahead and added like a little bit of a description as to what these were for, and I'm gonna go ahead and just add, I like to add these little like arrows. Obviously I know what they're for, but it's just fun to add a little context to do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna open this back up so you can see what it's looking like. So I've got this sticker here. This sticker, I didn't mention it, but it is from one of the Me and My Big Ideas Happy Planner sticker books. I like these because they tend to include these really big like blank stickers that you can write stuff on. So this sticker I used obviously in this spread, and then I did use one in the December spread that I did. So it's a nice way to kind of have like a bigger sticker to wrap up more than one thing for that month that you want to highlight. So highly recommend those for that process, or this process as well. And then I just need to find one more sticker for this. Okay, so I went ahead and put some stickers down. These are from the Erin Condren Functional Collection. I think they go with one of the petite planners, and I can't recall which one right now. I just happened to buy these during the most recent warehouse sale, so you definitely can purchase these sorts of products on their own when they go on sale, or even when they're not on sale. I just think it's a better value when they do. So that's what I used for these two stickers here. This one is from the Mambi collection, the same book that I showed earlier, and I just marked this because I thought it was nice. It tied in with the gold foil that is here, and then it's highly unusual for me to work on a weekend, but obviously we had a special reason why that was happening. And then I did go ahead and pull some decorative stickers that I purchased from Erin Condren. These are also foiled, so these are gold foiled, you can see, and then these have like a blue foil on them. So I think, since there's quite a bit of blue in here, that I might do something with the blue. I might pick this one. That is what the spread is now looking like. I've gone ahead and put down some memories for the month of March, and it, like I said, is now cohesive with what I have going on for the monthly dashboard. The monthly dashboard, I'll put birthdays. I do make use of that for birthdays, like it's recommended. I do a reading log over here. I always put some sort of quote or affirmation to keep in mind for the month, and then I always go ahead and put what my monthly goals are as far as blog posts for the month. So I did do this one, and I was not able to get to the other 3 posts for the month, but I at least got 1 post done. step, so it's better than nothing. So this is how I make use of my monthly dashboard and my Erin Condren to memory plan and also keep myself organized. If you're interested in learning a little bit more about how it is that I use the monthly dashboard at the beginning of the month to keep myself organized, I've got a ton of videos that I filmed last year on it. If you're interested in seeing a more updated one that is still very similar to my process before but just with more current information, I do want to hear that feedback from you, so you can go ahead and leave that in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, thank you for being here. Please consider subscribing. I usually post new videos every Tuesday and other times of the month as I have time. And for anybody who's been a regular subscriber or a viewer, thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. Have a great day.